Guys, I've got the best big EDF of the year and I'm excited to fly it. It is so cold, so let's just get in the air. Not only is this thing massive, but it sounds amazing too. And it is just the highest performance EDF on the market. It is just as close to perfect as perfect could possibly be. And I am so pumped to fly this. I've not ever flown this with snow on the ground. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Flaps on. Take off nice and fast.
Whoa.
I told you, flaps off. We'll put landing gear up on this next pass. I just felt a little gust of wind kind of turned the jet there right on takeoff. But here we go. We're going to put the landing gear up kind of nice and slow on this pass. Landing gear.
This is awesome.
Going up in stages. I forgot that was a little bit of a slower landing gear pass, but that's okay. And on this pass, Abby, we're going to go full throttle and then into a climb with a snap roll. You ready?
Yep. Apparently not.
Here we go. Here we go. Snapping it. Snapping it. Come on. Come on.
There you are, you little speck. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
This thing is so fast. I said speck.
I know. Okay, one more time for Abby.
Okay, let's see.
You ready?
This one goes fast.
Full throttle into a climb snap roll. We got to get this for everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Full throttle. Climb. Snap roll. You ready? Snapping it. Oh, it's awesome every time. Diving, safe off, of course. Zero throttle. Ah, it's sweet. On this next pass, I will be quiet so you guys can hear all of its amazingness. Let's go. I need my sunglasses on. Full throttle. This wind is rocking me so bad. Oh, cold, 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 cold. But here we go, one more full throttle pass, then we're gonna go into a climb and a snap. I scraped the ground, but we're okay. I can't believe I did that.
That was terrifying.
So, because that just happened, I'm going to see if my landing gear will lower.
Oh my
Abby,
gosh, hold on, not yet.
Landing gear. Come on, baby. Let's hope they'll come down. This is going to be a crazy video, you guys. I see all three. I see all three. We're going to go with flaps, and that was horrible. I can't believe I just did that. I was going too low. Then let's inspect the damages, okay?
Talk about road rash, holy moly.
It's bad. I gotta come around.
Where are you
We're gonna land
going?
the other side, okay? Because I've got something hanging off the jet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's possibly, I don't know. We're gonna put those flaps back up because it was fighting me with the flaps down. I feel like I only got one flap down and it was preventing me from being able to really fly the jet. So we're gonna land this with flaps off. Hopefully, hopefully. It was a very rough hit, guys. Something fell off for sure.
Came in fast,
okay,
too.
That was a smooth landing considering what just happened. So, we're down the runway. I'm probably gonna have to walk this back. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna hit the snow. Okay, I got a long walk of shame. We'll inspect the damages.
He doesn't know it yet, but I'm pretty sure that's one of his flaps. He is way down there and not happy. This is his favorite jet. I feel so bad for him. And here's another little piece right there. What is it? Is it a flap?
Flap.
Yeah, bummer.
Well, that's a massive bummer that that happened, but I'm also, you guys are gonna be surprised. Check this out. So, one flap control surface completely ripped off. So when I kicked my flaps on to try to come in for a landing, I had one flap go down and this one was non-existent. I did not know that when I turned them on, creating a lot of drag. So what I had to do to fight that was like full aileron in the opposite direction to fight the one flap creating drag. Flap back up, which is why I had to land with flaps off. Now here's what's mind-blowing. You guys are gonna check this out. Look at this right here. This is my aileron. So servo's fine, but there's no aileron. So look at the other side of the wing. I had one flap over here to function, and then I had one aileron and rudder and elevator to bring me in.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't either. But I mean, I guess just realizing the plane wanting to do this, I had to compensate for it. So to land, I had to maintain full aileron and then try to land with just, you know, normal controls with a bit of rudder input too. It was kind of a challenging landing, and considering how smooth that landing was, that was pretty good, knowing I didn't have an aileron or a big chunk of my wing on there. So let's check out the bottom of the jet, because that's what hit, right? So let's see what the damage really looks like here. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, really. Considering how hard it hit and how fast it hit. Let's do the landing gear, make sure it still works. I think that speaks pretty high volumes of that landing gear. We've got some road rash up here, and really just back here where these control surfaces and push rods got pulled out, okay? We've got these little pieces of plastic, the housing that just sits in there, that got ripped out and it busted off my flap. But listen to this, let's see. It looks like that servo is still intact. It just snapped the servo arm. The same applies for this one for the aileron, listen. It's still moving and working fine, so it just snapped those servo arms. Okay, not bad. Well, I'm really bummed, obviously, that happened. This is my favorite thing to fly, and it is, in my opinion, the best EDF that money can buy, currently. So I'll have to get that fixed, but that could have been much worse, guys. You saw it happen, and the fact that I maintained it in the air was very impressive, but I think that goes, and I'm not saying I'm impressive, it's just the fact that it was able to stay in the air, mixed with a little bit of my skills. The whole process was impressive, I think. But that's probably because I fly planes 5 days a week or something, you know? I mean, I'm out here all the time. I can react to things a bit faster than maybe most people could, but they're still better. There are definitely hundreds, if not thousands of people that are much better than me. So I'm not saying that I'm a great pilot or anything. So having said that, if you're flying something, this is myself included, and I have flown this well over 50 times now, maybe closer to 100 times. I love this thing. I never would have thought that would have happened, but it did. And I don't know if it was me showing off, my eyes being really super cold because of the cold wind.
I was struggling to film because it was just so cold.
You know, slower reaction time because of all this cold. Something happened which just made me crash. And I'm so glad that I have AMA, which is insurance, in my pocket, because even though that was right over the runway, I just skidded and then kept going. You never know, I could have pulled up and lost control of it then, and it could have flown into a building or a car or something. These things just can happen. It's always unpredictable, and that's why it's nice to have insurance in your pocket. The Academy of Model Aeronautics. I'll have it linked in the description box below. I highly encourage you to check them out because these things happen to the best of us. But for getting it down in one piece for the most part, just that flap got ripped off, I'm bringing this home in like 95% completion here. I thank God for that. That could have been way worse, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity to fly today. I was hoping to fly more. I had a second battery with me, but we still got in the air. We had a good time. Maybe we all learned something, but if nothing else, that was pretty entertaining to watch, wasn't it? That's pretty cool. I've never done anything like that. So thanks to the big guy upstairs, and a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because these are the opportunities where I'm going to have to tap into your support to buy a few replacement parts so we can put this puppy back on the channel again. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. We'll have another awesome jet video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye!